What a tiger. 1,000 meters to sprint and they off and racing. Fully automatics, one of the first to respond. Tropper Valachi to the outside. Rock on Captain's right up there. Great Times got the black cap. Then comes What a Tiger. Pendragon. Miss Soho's got 4 or 5 to make up. Feather the Nest to the inside. And coming in hot is towards the back end of the field. So I would say What a Tiger's now coming to the lead. With to the outside, Great Times. Fully automatics. Then comes Rock on Captain. Further back is Tropper Valachi with Pendragon. Then comes Feather the Nest, who's starting to work into the race. And coming in hot's going to have to get past them all, but Tropper Valachi has now come back at What a Tiger with Pendragon on the inside. Tropper Valachi, Pendragon coming in hot is starting to work into the race, but Tropper Valachi has got to the lead with Pendragon in second. Tropper Valachi coming in hot is starting to run home smartly. Tropper Valachi coming in hot. Tropper Valachi got a length to spare, but coming in hot. Coming in hot has finished like a steam train to grab Tropper Valachi. Then came Pendragon, who was further back, and Feather the Nest was in fourth. You can see Tropper Valachi goes on by. Massive run from the 2-year-old, there's no doubt. But now comes off the fence and opens the door for Coming in Hot. And Coming in Hot for Dr. Malandi Talyat is going to storm home. A man that's in good form is Dennis Schwarz. We know he's got a lengthy suspension coming up soon, which is not going to be easy for the young rider because he's hit top form at exactly the right time, and it's obviously been well documented what's happened with that big suspension coming up, but he's a top man, is Dennis, and you can't keep a good man down. Well done to Fani Bronkhorst, well done to Malandi Talyat. A massive win from Coming in Hot, who goes on to grab Tropper Valachi, Pendragon in third, and Feather the Nest in fourth.
Well, number 11 is Coming in Hot, and it's not hot at Turffontein, I can tell you, but I can tell you someone who is hot is Dennis Schwarz at the moment. Well done to Fani. Lovely to have Malandi on course here as well. And this one bred by Mr. Werners, who I believe is upstairs as well. But Dennis, I'm just looking, you've never ridden this horse before. I mean, you're in such fine form, you could probably ride anything to victory these days. Well done.
Thank you so much. I have to say big thanks to Mr. Bronkhorst. I thought it was a little bit short for him. But he put full set of scoops on him. He came out really well, but outpaced later on. And I tried to sort of follow the horses that will pull me through as far as possible, and it really worked out in my favour. The gap opened up on the outside, and once I asked him, he really got into it, and he quickened up well to win this race. Yeah,
and Malandi, I always call her a lucky owner. She gets plenty winners, and another one.
No, definitely. Big thanks to Malandi. She, for her support, she's always been helpful in my career, and yeah, nice to ride a winner for her as well.
When does your suspension start?
No dates as yet, okay. And we'll see how it goes from there.
But yeah, we'll put your feet up. You're doing great. Come back the same way you left.
Yes, definitely. The comeback must always be stronger than the way you left. So definitely going to come back strong.
Well done, Dennis.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dennis. Right, let's get Fani into the picture here. Vinniger Fani, 4-time winner, Coming in Hot, and yeah, right back to form.
Yeah, Lyle, his horse is doing very well at home. He's looking well, but I couldn't find races for him. Every time I get a race, he draws wide. 1,000 is too short, so I'm just surprised as the owner. When we saw him in the parade, we said, sure, his horse looks good, but we know it's too short. He won't have a chance. I told Dennis also, just tuck him in, let him run on, use it as like a training gallop, and I'll look for a better race for him. But yeah, it worked out, so I'm happy. Well done to the team, to my sponsors, Hollywood Bets, to Malandi, well done for her, and to my yard.
Yeah, here we go. The yard's going to find those 10 winners in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, let's try. And Dennis, he rode him perfectly.
Well done, thank you. Well done, Fani. Here's Malandi. She's going to come and chat to us. I call her one of the luckiest owners. I know you've been a bit quiet of late, but the circle turns.
Yeah, no, definitely. We've had a few places and all that, so the horses have been there and thereabouts. So this was, I think we're all a little bit shell-shocked with this win. As Fani said, we just couldn't find races for the poor boy, and he said, yeah, Malandi, it's too short, but let's just try and run him, and it worked out very nicely. So thank you to him for always being bold, and you know he's not scared to run horses and take chances. So it means a lot to an owner. You know, just getting a check even, it just helps a little bit. So, and it keeps the horses fit. At Ryan Keys, they couldn't work this whole week so far, and even over the weekend. So keeping them fit in racing, and even if they just earn a check, it helps. So thank you to him for always having the guts to run the horses, even if we think it's not the right races. Thank you to his groom Louise, Trevor doing duties here, and Silas back at home keeping everyone in check. And yeah, thank you to everyone. I'm very grateful and still shocked. Oh, and thank you to my good friend Lawrence. He bred this horse, yeah. So
now, this is a nice first check. Can you help us? Can you give us some? The check, the bit of the first check.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Maybe I'll see.
Well done.
Okay.
Lovely. Well done,
thank
Melandi.
you.
Well done. Puts a lot into racing and well done to Fani. Trevor's going to come and represent Louis. I can't read my writing. Trevor, we chat to you quite often, and Louis will be getting the check.
Yeah, what a quad race. I didn't expect him to win, but anything can happen in the race. Well done to the team back home, to our boss, everyone.
You know, once you get this first winner, the other winners start coming, so this is a good sign.
It's a good sign for us.
Well done, Trevor. Here we go. If you wouldn't mind taking World Sports Betting, that goes to Louis, and he's the winning groom. Thank you very much, Trevor. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. World Sports Betting, 1,500 Rand goes to Louis. 11, 2, 3 and 12. That's number 11, and come through to pick up that fourth career win. 2 more to go, races 7 and 8.